back.
Cool.
We are missing a guest today, but that's fine.
Dom is unfortunately still dead. Hopefully he
Still
gets
dead.
better.
Maybe he'll not be dead in a little bit. So we can wait for his album towards the end, I guess. Give him time to get in here. I feel like we had some kind of okay, let's start right at the top then. We can just start with my stuff. The first thing we have here is oh god, it was mid playing fucking solo. It was mid solo when I clicked on it. We have the YouTube album that I put in called Moon Dancer, self-titled album Moon Dancer. This is their only album as far as I know. They just dropped this fucking gas and then did not make anything else.
That is a tragedy, bro.
Yes, yeah, I guess I could start off. Cool. This shit is crazy. I love Moon Dancer. This is such a good album. It gets me so many different vibes. Like, I feel like it's like got a really good like prog rock sound. With like, it's got almost like there's points where he sounds like a Freddie Mercury or like a David Bowie, maybe a little bit of Elton John in there sometimes. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. His singing is just like doing a lot. The guitars are doing a lot. Great fucking solos and shit. This is an amazing album. This is very, very good.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I really enjoyed it. It's like the lyrics did kind of like the vocals did start to sound the same to me over time. Yeah. But I think it's just because I couldn't understand the words. I wasn't getting like context through that.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell he's singing about, but he's singing it good.
Yeah. Definitely agree with like everything you said on that. Just like overall, just really good, really cool music.
I like to. I think it might be the first song. He does these really interesting like ups and downs with his voice. Where like at one point it goes like da na 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 da na 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 na, and I'm just like, oh man, he's getting all that shit in there, and the guitar's like following behind him as he's doing it. It's just really interesting stuff. They're very creative with like how they did. Because I don't really have like the words for what it is they were doing with it, but I really liked it. This is gas. What'd you think, Sam?
This feels like it should be the soundtrack to an OVA that had like 5 episodes, 4 people watched it, and it's like one of the greatest things we've ever achieved in human.
Like
some weird obscure thing like that.
Oh yeah,
something
absolutely.
like that, man.
Yeah, it definitely has hidden gem vibes because it's absolutely a hidden gem.
Oh yeah, this is from a channel.
Where'd you hear about this again?
Yeah, okay, so it's a guy called whoever, I don't know, Terminal Passage.
Yeah.
It's a YouTube channel I found after finding another one called David Dean Burkhart, and both of them just like post albums. They just post all kinds of fucking albums, and Terminal Passage posts a lot of older things. He also posts newer things. It's a pretty wide range of stuff that Terminal Passage will post. I think this was posted on Christmas or something. Yeah, December 25th. This is the Christmas album that he picked.
Wild.
Yeah, it's really good. It's such a shame that they only had one album. I'd like to find the people, probably. I'll have to go through and see maybe if I can find out what other things they were in, because like maybe it was just a... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a little background looking real quick. Japan. See, I really got to refine my shit here. Very little known symphonic prog rock band, which produced one album before disbanding.
Symphonic prog rock. That's an idea I need to listen to more of.
Yeah, and the keyboardist joined Japanese metal band Vow Wow after Moon Dancer broke up. You know what? Maybe I'll go find the Vow Wow.
They made one album and broke up. God damn.
That's crazy.
They were just too good to work with each other.
There's other Japanese prog acts. Hang on. Cosmos Factory, Far East Family Band, Yonen Bayashi. Oh man, I'm gonna be looking these up. Hell yeah,
Dude, real shit.
How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Let's see. Is there any more information on them down here? This is progarchives.com. I'm gonna share this actually. Frogman, I think you and I will enjoy this.
Oh, heck yeah.
You might too. I don't know how much you like prog, Sen, but I really like prog music. It's just crazy stuff.
Interesting. It's cool.
Where'd this Moon Dancer go? They just have, just this one album and no other information. That's crazy. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. Moon Dancer. Really check that shit out. I'll throw it in the chat too. I should do this more often. Okay. We could just jump to the next one, which is me again. Wow, isn't that crazy?
We posted a lot of albums this week. Oh, the other week.
Yeah. I never listened to your album.
What?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well,
You frog. What? I'm gonna do
oh,
that.
it's one.
I'm gonna do
I
that.
I posted too.
Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, because I did not listen to this one.
The Captain B part or the funk one?
Unfortunately, I listened to the V part. The Goo Gun Power Trio. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to that one. In fact, we can do your other one since I did listen to this one. Captain Beefheart and his magic band. You want to fill us in here?
I don't know a whole lot about the guy, but he was like friends with Frank Zappa, so you can tell he's kind of off kilter.
Oh yeah, okay, it all makes sense now.
Like wacky dude, probably had autism, did a ton of psychedelics, and just did a bunch of experimental music. I like picked this album because if you don't like the absolute insanity that a lot of like 70s experimental is, this is a lot more palatable. This is more like just straight blues rock.
Yeah, I did not like it. I'm coming to find I don't like rock very much. I think. I listened to this and like, I don't know. I just didn't. I was not vibing with it, like at all. I felt like I was driving on my way to work and I put it on and I felt like I was already at work. Because of like the radio they listened to, like not entirely obviously.
Yeah.
But I definitely didn't vibe with it. I could see where people could though. And now
a lot of it was
the Frank Zappa connection is very clear.
Yeah, it's really wacky shit.
I thought it was alright. I don't know what your problem with rock is, Goats, but I thought it was pretty alright. I don't know, it's been
He
like a
works
week
with
since I
boomers.
listened to this.
Yeah,
I think a little over a week since I listened to this, so I don't remember it that much.
I have been working with boomers for the last like 4 years of my life, and it's always the rock stations. I'm very, very tired of listening to rock. And I'm learning that a lot of it I just really don't like the more I listen to it. I'm very sad. Where I am, it's a very small shop, so I can't just put headphones on. Because, like, you've got two stereos blasting the same channel, not very far away from each other, like not even 100 feet. So, it's,
that sucks.
It's painful. Oh, it's so painful. I'm like, man, the moment those two guys retire, I'm throwing both of the radios out and everybody gets to listen to the headphones because I can't do it. It's not great. All right, let's jump to Sen's album. You threw another another Samtar in here.
Finally, I can steal this spotlight.
Yeah, there you go. Take it away.
I fucking love this guy's shit, man. So good. All the like weird haunting sounds in this album. Like, I wish I knew more about music so I could actually say something. Ambient guitars. I think that's the term for it.
Oh, they were certainly pretty somber. I like, especially compared.
Fuck.
Yeah, especially compared to the other Samtar album you'd sent before. This is a lot like slower. His singing just sounded more like, I guess, like, not negative emotion, but like this sort of maybe empty. I don't know. It definitely, like, I was listening to it like, yeah, I feel kind of deep right now. Like it was pretty good. Particular, I think I like the whispers. Like click through some of these and risk a YouTube ban. Yeah,
It's the album, kind of album you listen to at like 10 p.m. while it's raining, because I listened to it at 10 p.m. while it was raining.
Yeah, it's pretty alright. I like it. I like Samtar though. The first album that you sent was really good too. His singing is pretty interesting too. He's got a bit of a different voice.
Yeah, it's not the most fresh in my memory. I probably should have reviewed the music again, probably on Friday, and I didn't. But I liked it enough that I put all of it into a Spotify playlist. So
Yeah, that's good stuff. Also, album cover, sick as hell. I do like.
yes,
I like wizards. Like, anything with wizards, I'm generally going to enjoy.
He seems to like wizards too. I noticed that a couple of his songs have wizards in the album cover.
That's good. This album kind of reminds me, actually, of another album cover from a band I really like called... fuck, I don't remember their name. But they have an album called Pink Lemon. Oh, Closure in Moscow. Closure in Moscow's a strange band. But they have an album kind of reminds me of this, but totally opposite color scheme. It's like blues and yellows and pinks. The album's called Pink Lemonade. But it's got like a wizard and some woods and shit like that. But yeah, I like this album. I like Samtar. People should listen to more Samtar. He does not get enough, as you can obviously see here. These are low numbers. We gotta pump those numbers, baby.
Oh yeah. Like, I don't know how this guy isn't more popular, man.
yeah, that's like really good. It's not common that I'm like impressed with a full album nowadays. There's normally one song that I'll just like leave out, but I hit all of them in my playlist and like songs.
Mm-hmm. So there is a Hoyo album next. It looks like. Oh yeah. Well, I'll start off with this. I know very little about Joe Satriani, except he's a really good fucking guitarist. And that definitely shows in this album. I just wish it didn't sound like rock music. Half the time, I thought Gene Simmons was going to come out and start singing. I can't lie. Like, I just...
Dude.
When he wasn't shredding, I was like, this is normie garbage and I hate it. And then he'd do some crazy shit on the guitar. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's pretty good. Like, he definitely has it in him for that. But I was kind of half and half about it. But he's definitely an amazing guitarist. I knew about him from Guitar Hero, actually. Back in my day.
Normie ass playing Guitar Hero.
It's fun. Fuck you. Guitar Hero is a great game.
Yeah.
If I could afford a fucking like over $100 guitar controller for the Fortnite Rock Band, I'd probably play that too. But playing on a controller is a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
It's not like DDR. DDR you can play on a controller pretty easily.
I never liked DDR, but I think it was just electronic music, and I don't care about dancing, so...
That would be exactly why. Well, see, I was garbage at the foot pad. I don't have good foot-eye coordination for that. Like, I could never hit the back arrow with my foot. I always missed the back arrow, especially if I had to do jumps, and it's like the crazy, like, like you got the down arrow and the right arrow, and then you have to jump up to the down arrow and the top arrow, and then maybe back down to the down arrow and the right arrow, and then the down arrow and the left arrow. So then you got to totally switch up your foot maneuvering, and it's like, oh, dude, this is really hard. But on controller,
yeah, the only
cleared that shit. It was too easy on controller.
anytime in arcades and stuff, the people that were actually like doing good either played a ton of DDR and it looked like they were just stomping
Yeah.
really good, or they were actually dancing and were just on top of it and knew what to do.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people I saw play it would just hold on to the bars on the back, lean
Yeah,
back, and then just go. And I understand how that makes it easier, but then you're not doing the dance thing that was intended for it, you know?
yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a fun game. I like the music a lot. I grew up listening to a lot of the DDR music because me and my sister would play the hell out of that game. There was like a whole story mode, unlock mode you could do and get all kinds of extra songs and shit. It was pretty fun. It was basically the same thing Guitar Hero does.
I had a Rock Band, not Guitar Hero.
I never played Rock Band.
It's pretty much the same thing, but more instrument.
Yeah, I'd like to try the drum part of Rock Band. I think that'd be fun. I was thinking about getting a drum pad at some point. Like, find the cheapest drum pad I can and picking one up, actually. Seemed like it'd be some fun to mess around with. Because I can't seem to do the keyboard thing. Really not vibing with it, even though I always thought I would. Because I really, really like piano. But, I don't know. I always find myself when I'm, like, tending towards, like, an air instrument, you know, when I'm, like, listening to music, I always go for the drums. And I seem to keep
Oh,
a reasonable beat doing drums. Like, I'll get messed up sometimes, but I think I'd like to try it out and see how that is. Because I would like to play some kind of instrument. I'll just have to make all my own breakcore. Because nobody makes good breakcore.
yeah, breaker would be hard to jump right into and learn. That's an undertaking.
Dude, yes. But I understand it, you know what I mean? Breakcore is very fun. It's a lot of it is also in the post. Like, you're playing the drums, but then you go in and you, like, start editing it to make, like, crazy, like, skips and jumps and fucking some wacky shit. There's some really, really impressive breakcore out there. But there's not much of it. Like, there's a
Yeah,
lot of it that's actually, like, drum and bass or jungle and shit like that. And it's not really breakcore. But that's like a whole thing in itself. You could argue about fucking genres all day long, and like subgenres and shit like that. But it is fun. It's fun to talk about that. But before I spurg too hard, I forgot I tossed this in here. I don't know if you guys listen to this, but on a random whim, I put in a Flawedzilla song called "Heaven's Breath Diss."
don't forget about the F album you put in too.
Oh, I won't forget about that. Don't worry.
Can we forget about? I think it's okay if we forget about that album.
Oh, don't be a hater now. What'd you think about the Flawedzilla song? Did you listen to it?
Oh, the Flawedzilla song was great.
That
It was
shit.
just like this fucking Call of Duty public lobby trash
Dude,
talking.
that
Just
shit.
fucking amazing.
That was even like a level above it, man. He was coming straight for the throat, the heart, like everything, man. That's the most savage diss I've heard. I haven't heard too many, but I think that tops a number of them that could be shown to me in the future. I'm like, nah, dude, you're not coming at the Flawedzilla level. Like, that was crazy. I don't know who the fuck Heaven's Breath is, but like, damn, dude.
Fuck you, Heaven's
That
Breath.
shit was like almost personal. It was crazy. It was,
Yeah, I didn't really care too much for it because I don't like rap, but yeah, he was definitely tearing in.
yeah, like the first time I listened to it, my mouth was open like, wow. He just came in with it. All right.
Honestly, I went ahead and like decided to listen to the whole album. It's something.
He's cool. I like Flawed. Like I said, I watched him from a political channel that I watched that he would go on. A guy named Adam Krigler that used to be with Tim Pool. And Flawed's like a cool guy in general. I like Flawed a lot. And so I started listening to his music and was like, damn, this is pretty good stuff. You might like Madhouse. I'll send you Madhouse. That one's pretty like topically relevant to like things and shit. It's a good song though. But yeah, shout out to Flawedzilla. Maybe one day I could get him on here. That'd be really cool. He's a cool guy. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get to the one that apparently Sen doesn't like. Crazy that you could hate one of my albums. I didn't know you were Dom, but I'll let it slide, because motherfucking Mindless Self-Indulgence might be one of my favorite bands of all time. Every song on here is liked. I love Mindless Self-Indulgence. They're fast, hard, aggressive, like pretty like can be savage, can be like reasonably offensive because he just like doesn't give a fuck like at all. He drops
Not
hard R
really.
in a totally different song on another album, and he's a white guy. This guy just didn't give a
Well,
fuck.
damn. Okay.
Like,
Well, why didn't you send that album? You should have sent that album.
that's a really weird album, though. That's one where he did it like by himself, and like there's a track where he's like pooping in a toilet. You know what I mean? Like that album's really strange. Oh man. There's like two or three different versions of the album too, whether you're listening to it on like Spotify or YouTube. It's really weird. But it was a project he did called The Left Rights. But yeah, it consists of him and I think 3 British people. I know the drummer's British because she does some vocals on another album.
Yeah, this album was so British. I felt the need to projectile vomit.
It was only a little British. Like this is a pretty American film, dude. Mastermind literally mentions Pennsylvania. Like this is an American
yeah, but like
fucking
the lead
album.
singer's voice is like really whiny and squeaky in a very British way.
He definitely does some crazy shit with his voice, which is part of why I like it though too. Like there's not much that sounds like mindless self-indulgence. They're very like. It's like real punk. Like I don't know. I hate garage like punk like guitar shit. This also feels like punk, but like an EDM punk. You know what I mean? And I like it a lot. It's good
I
stuff.
just found the voice grating, man.
No, that's fair. Absolutely. I
Yeah, it wasn't.
He has such a
pressing
nice like.
Yeah, he really like pushes that, especially in like some of the other albums too. He can hit even higher notes. This man is wild. I respect a guy that can hit high notes. As a fan of hair power metal, it's good stuff. He has a really good cover on one of his other albums of the Logical song, which is really good. I like the Logical song a lot. He has a couple of interesting covers as well throughout some of these albums. But yeah,
maybe I'm just the normie.
Yeah, I mean that. Like I said, that's fine. I don't care if you don't like my music. I don't like half the stuff that comes through here. I couldn't stand
Honestly,
listening to Beefheart, bro. I finished 4 out of 5 songs of Beefheart. I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do this fucking boomer rock nonsense. Like,
I like when harmonica goober.
look, harmonicas are cool, just not all, not always. I don't know. I can like a harmonica sometimes.
They're literally always cool. What's that?
I was just saying, Goats, you are a hipster asshole.
What?
Get right.
That's right. That's fair. I have absolutely been called a hipster many times. I can wear that badge. That's fine.
Actually, I think he called you that in a previous episode.
Yes, I've been called a hipster since I was like 15, dude. I didn't even know what it meant for like 2 years. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're calling me, dude. Like, I was
a hipster before it was cool.
Yeah, I was a hipster before I knew what it meant. I've always been this retarded. Guess what?
You've always been that guy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, to be fair, a lot of the music I send in is like pretty off the wall shit, so it tracks for me. There's a lot of shit where I'm like, I don't really like it because it's super popular, and not necessarily because it's super popular, but there's just like everyone's experiencing it, and I just like don't really care to like join in on the hype unless it's like anime or a video game. You know what I mean? So, especially when it comes to music, like I can't be bothered to listen to anything that's like popular and or on YouTube or the radio's top 10 of like modern music. I don't know what it is, never heard of it, don't care. I just know it. Like the cow bitch. What was her name? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. See, I don't even fucking care. You know, like I just listen to whatever back shit that I'm finding from my friends or from Spotify or YouTube. I think that's part of the pain of radio, though. They really got to like find a way to get either better licensing or better promotion to play music that people haven't necessarily heard as much. You know what I mean? Like, we used to have a station that was run by a college out here where I live that played interesting music. Like I always turned that station on because you never knew what you were going to listen to, and they still played some popular stuff too. But a lot of times they'd play just like other interesting shit, and it's a shame they did not last very long. And maybe that's why, is because nobody cares. But it's a shame because there's so much good music. Like there's so much. I cannot even count how many. Like I have 1,488 songs here on my playlist, but like there's still more I could add that I'm sure I've forgotten about. You know, that I just haven't gotten around to adding. There's so many songs. There's so many bands. There's so many albums. Like there's the shit you can't find on here. Shit that only exists on YouTube. I listen to meme music that like only exists because of the internet. Like it's amazing how much music is out there that people don't know about. Look, you could be listening to Mari Mari singing about violently masturbating. You know, there's so much.
That was pretty Kino.
That was absolutely. Damn, I guess we've gotten through everything except Dom's album. That was pretty quick, huh?
I guess.
Hey, what'd you guys think of this Goo Gun Power Trio?
I loved it. You hated it, but I loved it.
I didn't listen to it. I forgot to.
Yeah, we did have a lot of music and albums this time, so.
Yeah, I literally don't know what it sounds like. I'll tell you what, the album cover looks cool as hell.
Yeah. It's basically like funk music, a little bit of soul, and then like a little bit of rock, because funk and rock are kind of adjacent.
I like funk, so that's a plus. I will
There you
absolutely
go.
listen to this. And I will tell you what I think next week.
Lots of good jams in this one. Lots of good jams.
Yeah, those guys are actually Indian,
Oh,
and like they don't sound like it at all.
that's funny. Two different people here have now suggested Indian bands.
I didn't even know they were Indian myself when I found them.
Wow, only 2013, 2011, and 2011.
Their name on Spotify hasn't updated, but they actually go by Gogan Blues Shelter now.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to YouTube, you have two different names to work off of, and you might get different stuff that they've done.
Interesting.
You know, I found those guys when I was, what was it, like 14, 15? And just like didn't ever have anyone to share this with, because it was just like too happy and upbeat for a like crowd.
Wow. Yeah, we did not have a happy and upbeat crowd. We listened to fucking Nightwish and Sonata Arctica, bro.
Yeah.
We're fucking metalheads. Power metal finish heads in here.
Yeah, they would have heard this and been like, what the fuck is this pop garbage?
Yeah. I'll be excited to check that out then. Well, I guess, unfortunately, Mr. Dom has not made it to his own album, but we have. So I guess I can kick us off here with Youth Fountain. The album is called Keepsakes and Reminders. I didn't like it. Look at that. What a surprise. Unfortunately. I think I would have liked what they were doing if it wasn't as sad boy emotional, built for like a crowd of younger people that is not me. I feel like it felt too soft for them trying to do heavy guitars and screaming with it. You know, I think that it didn't really have a blend that I liked until Dark Gray, which took out the screaming part and just was like chill with him singing, and it actually reminded me a lot of Periphery when they do their more slow songs, where it's just kind of like a little bit of drums and a very nice slow guitar, and Spencer's just kind of like crooning out a nice tune about some emotional shit. I liked Dark Gray. That was a good song. I think if they did more stuff like that, it might get a little repetitive, but it would be better than the rest of what I listened to, because I was very uninterested very quickly in it.
Yeah, I just started skipping through songs, see if anything would start pressing any buttons for me, and nothing really. I'd be like, all right, cool, here's guitar, and then all right, moving on.
Damn, you barely even reviewed it.
I
You gave
I
it the
barely
Dom
listened to
treatment.
it. It sucked.
I swear to God, I listened to this, but I also like don't remember any of it.
I'm telling
There's
you,
a reason for that.
Dark Gray is good.
Yeah.
I think Dark Gray is a good song. So if you click any of them to try and remember, just click that one. The rest of it, I unfortunately did not like very much.
Ooh, explicit, hell yeah.
I couldn't stand it. I tried, man. I couldn't.
I mean, you know, that's how we have shit we like and shit we don't like, man. It's just what it be. We can't love everything.
True.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click on this Prog Archives and I'm gonna find one of these bands to throw in here. Let's try the first one, Cosmos Factory. No, that's Creedence Clearwater Revival.
I like these guys.
I do too.
Sure, I sent an album that's exclusively on YouTube just to spite Dom.
Yes. Okay, we got 4 albums. I'm gonna click on the first one that has... Oh, what is this? Is this like a whole story?
You know, I have an
That
idea
seems like
now.
a lot.
Hold on.
Some of these have no plays. Oh, we're doing this album. It took me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Instantly like that. We're doing this one. I don't know what it's called. Oh, A Journey with the Cosmos Factory. Nice album cover. It's pretty. You know, I didn't even go back and discuss these other album covers. I'm slacking so bad. Youth Fountains. You know what that looks like? Motherfucking
No.
I Spy.
What?
Dude, you ever read any I Spy
What about
books?
I Spy? Yes, I know what an I Spy
Yeah,
book is.
the Youth Fountain album cover.
Oh, you mean the album Dom sent?
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
I already forgot the name.
Crazy. Yeah, look at that. It just looks like one small piece of an I
That
Spy
is
page.
an I Spy page. Yeah,
Oh, those were so much fun. I love those books.
those are great.
The Goo Gun Power Trio album.
I remember-
cover I like.
I remember as a kid, I had this like I Spy game that was like themed around this haunted mansion. It was neat.
They still make a
Really
lot
cool.
of those games. I see them on Steam a lot. The If album cover is kind of like whatever. It's just the word If with some blood on it. Very mid-album cover, if I do say so myself. Mindless self-indulgence.
Well, it's a very mid album,
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
seems
Jimmy
appropriate.
Urine, your fucking album cover sucks.
Fuck you,
Get
Jimmy.
wrecked.
Fuck you.
Joe Satriani's Surfing with the Alien. It looks alright. It's cool. Looks like something I'd see in a coffee house. It's just kind of like a casual guitar design with some fancy shit on it. It's like, it's alright. It's a little generic, but it's alright. This dude, you're just gonna keep sending game soundtracks every other week, aren't you?
Maybe.
The Beefheart album cover, I do like. I like the Beefheart cover a lot. It's a good image. Nice.
Yeah, I kind of spared you guys from
marbly
listening to a
background.
Trout Mask replica.
And then, where's this last one? We got any more on here? No. The Moon Dancer album's cover is really good too. It's very pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put in this Japanese prog band as my suggestion.
I'm putting in a Pale Swordsman. I'm probably gonna do a second one as
Brother,
well.
That's just Griffith with makeup. Don't play.
Basically, the music fits. It's basically Griffith.
No, I'm not listening to the Griffith album. You're insane.
Get fucking wrecked. That's actually pretty chill.
It probably is. It
Lo-fi
looks like
hip-hop beats
it looks
to
like chill black metal.
do unspeakable things
It's-
to Casca.
Is it chill black metal?
It's literally chill black metal.
All
It's
right.
so hard to find a black metal that's not absolutely bonkers and
like
like it
doom-
has the rough parts.
Is it like doom metal? You
It's-
know what I mean? Like
I mean, it's kind of like it does the black metal distortion and droning, and it does have sad undertones, but other times it's like soft and like atmospheric without being incredibly depressing.
Interesting. I wouldn't be able to tell you how to pronounce that name except Kek Arak, maybe. I don't fucking know. That's
I'm gonna go with what you said. Yeah.
From Sen, we have a game that people have begged me to play, and then I try to play. I'll tell you how I feel about that later. The Castle Crashers soundtrack.
What the fuck? Did you just imply you don't like Castle Crashers?
The Castle Crashers soundtrack by Closing Time.
I'll find where you live, Goat.
Now we need a Hoyo album.
I'll do the Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack
man.
as well.
All right, the Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack. Hang on, I got a spurg for a moment. So I didn't
It's so good.
like the Gearbox DLC, but bro, one of the maps has the funkiest, fucking amazing track by that dude. That dude is a god, bro. I love that man. I know his name is really hard to pronounce, but man, the guy that does the Risk of Rain music is a king. I love that dude. Fuck the soundtrack. I'll just go play Risk of Rain.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a lot, so I don't really expect anyone to want to sit there and go through all of it. It's a lot of music.
Alex G.
I didn't realize there was so much.
I have a feeling this is gonna hurt. I have a feeling. So, as I said, I need more music in my life. Got an album to suggest. And the response was, yes, I do, baby girl! In all caps. And then the name Alex G. Race.
Thank you, Alex.
No, thank you. Cocoa Milk? With a question mark? Like literally Cocoa Milk with a question mark. The album is Race. Interesting. Is it going to be like, like chill or more like a Kanye style? Who knows? We'll find out. So thank you. I shall check this out. Cocoa Milk. Chris,
I'm gonna put in the Discord submission by Cocoa Milk.
What is
that
this?
way we
Chris Christodoulou. I don't know how to say his name. It's just whack.
Totally whack, yo.
Yeah. Submission by Cocoa Milk. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cocoa Milk.
Probably Miss Cocoa Milk, I imagine, but yeah.
Did you put a lime in the coconut? And shake them both up?
Cocoa, not cocoa nut. They're different. They're a bit different. One's a bit bigger, I think. But I think that
yeah, no idea.
These. Dom will give us his album later, I'm sure. We'll get around to that, I guess. And we shall see you guys next week, because that kind of wraps it up. This is really quick for this one, despite being so many albums.
We didn't have Dom, so...
Yeah, we need our guy. We need our dude. How am I supposed to have my opposition of disdain? Well, I guess that was you this week. Yeah, you filled that this week for MSI. That's fine. That's fine. But, alright. We're going to wrap it up, because I got some shit to do, as usual. Even though I'm supposed to be chilling.
Castle Crashers is a good game. Fuck you.